Abdul Razak Al Hassan was just scheduled the other day to take on Dustin Stoolsfist May 17th, but then the fight was off. I guess Razak pulled out of the fight because Nursultan Ruzaboev replaced him, and now Razak Al Hassan is no longer on the UFC roster. Also off the roster is Molly McCann because she just retired over the weekend, as well as Antonina Shevchenko. She's off the roster. She hasn't fought since 2022, picked up a win in her last fight, but now she's a mom, so it looks like her fighting days are done. Recently, Michael Venom Page says he wanted to fight Colby. I think me and Usman would be a good fight. I want to punch Colby in the face for some reason. I don't know why. There's just guys out there. I'm just waiting for them to respond to the call. That'd be number 9 versus number 15 in the welterweight division. But Colby's down to do it. That'd pretty much be striker versus wrestler.
Of course, Dennis, everybody talks about me. No one can keep my name out of their mouth in this division or even in the UFC because they get woke points to say my name and say some threatening things towards me. So, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to anything he does. He's another irrelevant bum. He was knocked out unconscious in the B leagues. You've never seen me laying unconscious in the UFC octagon fighting the best fighters in the world for the last decade straight. So, I don't really take that with much there's no truth to that. He's not a good fighter. And, he beat some one-eyed glass-eyed dude. Like, come on, there's no honor in beating a one-eyed guy. The guy, probably shouldn't even be fighting. It's a miracle that guy is even in the UFC. But, no reaction. He's just another bum that's chirping that can easily get his ass whooped as well. If it's a 5-round fight, I'm taking the life out of him. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to drown him, and I'm going to punch a hole through his face. I don't like it when people, say mean things about me. So, if the fight happens and that's what the UFC wants, then let's do it. But, he's another guy he's not interesting. He has no charisma. He doesn't draw anything. So, we want to do good business for this company, the company that I love so much. UFC is the greatest organization on God's green earth. So whatever the UFC says that's the best business we're going to do, that's what we're going to look to do.
MVP is 2-1 in the UFC, 2 wins over Sharbullet Magomedov and Kevin Holland, and a loss to Ian Gary. All 3 went the distance. Colby Covington is 1-2 in his last 3. Last 2 losses: Joaquin Buckley, a doctor stoppage via cut. Then he lost a decision to Leon Edwards in a title fight. Before that, he won a decision over Jorge Masvidal. Colby Covington also said he wanted to fight Nick or Nate Diaz, and Kevin Holland says, no, that's cap. I'm probably the best he's going to get. Plus, I can't wrestle. So it looks like he's looking to fight Colby Covington. Dennis Bazukia wishes he could be a replacement fighter, but he's currently suspended for getting in an altercation at a UFC event.
I often get saddened that I'll never taste and experience fried chicken. Like a black man, I watch the reels, the YouTube shorts, and y'all make fried chicken seem like it's the greatest food on earth. I just don't think it's that good.
All right, guys, here we are. We're at the Popeyes, and I'm a white man, and I don't know the love of chicken, and I want the love of chicken, so I come to the Popeyes. So am I gonna like it? You like? Am I gonna like it?
I think you're gonna like it.
All right, so I'm gonna give it a shot, guys. I'm giving my Popeyes a shot. All right, time to experience what black man experiences. And I'm real white. I'm a white man, dude. I eat sushi and shit. I'm real white. I'm white trash, but I'm real white. I just want to know what this chicken is all about. I want to get to know this chicken. All right, that's some damn good chicken. I might be a believer, man. I might be a chicken believer. That's some good fucking chicken. I'm a believer now. I get it.
To save you paradise, MMA warriors we train to survive in the octagon. Build, drill, and drive.
I want to apologize. Just know that I tried. I literally tried. I put extra in on extra, making the weight, dealing with all the medical stuff, spending money out my ass that I don't even fucking have. I tried to do everything I can. So just letting you guys know, the first opponent that they gave me, he backed out. I don't know the reason, whatever the reasons. I'm hoping that everything's okay with him. But he canceled basically on Saturday night is when I got the news. And then the new opponent that they did give me doesn't want to fight me. So So whatever that reason is, I already know how the game goes, and this is a fight game, so things could just be weird. It just sucks that it continues to happen with me. You know, I'm over everything. I'm just over it all right now. I have been working my way back down to cutting this weight and stressing, and it's been fucking me up. So I just need to, I don't know. I'm trying to get my thoughts together, and I've been putting extra work in on extra work in just to keep up or be better. And I know that I'm 100 times better, but no one's giving me the platform to fucking show that. And it's like I'm a 35er, but they're only giving me 55s and 45s and shit like that, not understanding there's a weight class and a weight difference, and I'm supposed to be there, and they're giving me awkward shit with commissioners. It's just an awkward fest in this fight game. I apologize, but it's beyond. So the whole point is, it's like, if you end up purchasing tickets for me, please get your money back. Please go and try to do it. Refund, and I'm sorry. I really am. I apologize. I tried.
Shane Burgos is a free agent. He left the UFC for PFL because he got way more money there. But after 3 fights in 2023, he had 0 in 2024. And he's looking to get back into the UFC in 2025. There is hope for that, because Shane is actually a rare case when it comes to Dana White. Because Dana actually admitted the UFC messed up by not signing him and letting him get away.
You talked about some of the mistakes the UFC made with Shane Burgos and how he ended up leaving his contract. He wanted to try the free agency. What sort of mistakes did you feel were made that maybe that allowed him to slip away?
Well, he's not here. That was the mistake, you know? I like the kid.
Yeah.
Listen, do I think Shane Burgos was going to move on and be a world champion here and all this? No, but he's fun. He's fun. I like guys that come out and they bring it every single time they fight, and guys who want to perform, guys who want to win. Who has it more than that kid does, you know? So I'm happy for him. You know, I'm happy for him, and good for the PFL too. He's a great kid, and not just an exciting, fun fighter, but he's a great person. So, yeah, good for everybody involved in that.
Yeah.
We're not perfect, but we don't fuck up often. We don't fuck up often, but that one up.
Most of the people in the MMA world, especially the fathers in the MMA world, are all tripping on this situation with Kane Velasquez right now. So he got arrested back in 2022, or whatever, for a situation we all know. And if you don't know, it was a father protecting his family, found out a babysitter or somebody at the daycare was molesting his daughter multiple times. He went after him and was trying to kill him. He didn't kill him. And all of us in the MMA world believe the only thing he's guilty of is not hitting a target. Now, as a father now of 2 kids, and I talk to teammates and friends that have kids now, and they all say the same thing: man, the world is crazy out here, and we got to be safe with our kids. And he is completely correct. And as for me and my wife, like, I can't speak for everybody, but I know my wife, at first I wasn't so much with it, but she's huge on who's watching our kids. Like, 6 years, and we've probably been away from kids twice. Like, out of the country or out of town, brought the kids with us twice. Reason being, we don't trust people with our kids. Even some of our closest friends, we just don't feel like nothing against them. It's not them, it's the people they have around them. We can't really trust those people. It's like riding a motorcycle. You don't have to worry about yourself as a rider. You have to worry about the people around you as you are riding. And that's how it is with us. Like, we love our friends and family, but we know some of the people they're around, we might not know or we don't trust. And we don't want to take a chance of something like that happening with our kids, or I'll be put in a situation like Kane was. And I was talking to my buddy last night, was talking about, like, you just got to be, the world isn't like it was when we were kids, and we just got to be way more strict, protective, and observative of our kids. Like, we want to protect them as much as we can, but there's still a chance out there of evil and people like that to get to our kids. So, no. Am I saying it's wrong for you to have somebody watch your kid? No, like I just said, for me and my wife, we're not with it. We do homeschool. Another reason why we're homeschooling our kids is not just the way they teaching in school now, or teaching people, or you can be a girl, or you can be a boy, cat, dog, all that, against that, 187, that, kill that. But on top of that, teaching our kids right from wrong. So when they go to school around 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, whatever it is, and we feel like they understand right from wrong, where if somebody try to tell them something or do something to them, and they say, oh, don't tell anybody, they know this is wrong. Also, another thing we're teaching our kids is there are no secrets in this house. We don't tell secrets. Somebody tell you something, you freely tell it to mom, dad, your sister, whatever it is. That way, we don't have to worry about what's going on out there in the world. All right, guys, let's want to know your opinion. What do you think was going on in the world, especially with Kane Velasquez situation?